Okay, hello. Today I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I'll be playing this through Emulation Station on the Steam Deck. I think I'll start with the player that's selected already. I used to love this game as a kid. We'd go to the arcade and we'd probably only end up with 4 or 5 tokens, and this was a game that we could kind of play for quite a while with those tokens, so that was kind of what kept you coming back to it. And I think playing those earlier levels was the most fun because they were a bit easier, where if you kept putting in the coins in the later levels, it felt like you weren't getting that much out of it. But no, great little arcade game. Now do they? Yep, they've got one technique. So let's grab that food. I forgot they had weapons in this. Big running guys. Why don't we grab there and shoot them? Yeah, just such a cool game. Just used to love beat 'em ups, and now go to the kind of the current gen beat 'em ups. Well, I haven't actually tried the new Turtles, by the way, but just don't really seem to be fun, or maybe just play too many of them as a kid and they're not that original anymore. I'm not sure. But here we go. This is the first kind of bossy guy. Punches the dinosaur to drive him a bit crazy. And I forgot what happens with the dinosaurs, whether they die or they just turn green and run away. Ah, they turn green. Yeah, something I remember there. Come on, you. See, the great thing about playing this on emulator is I could probably just use the special moves and not worry about it too much. There we go. Whoop. Ah, I forgot you get that kind of bombs coming down when you come in. A way of spending a load of coins to kill a boss, I suppose. Ah, there we go. That was nice and easy. Would have been even easier with 2 players. Yeah, he's opening and closing his mouth. Not really entirely sure why. I kind of remember being in a car in this one where they're bazookas. We'll see. Can you punch this dude? Probably wasn't a good idea. Whoop. Where'd you come from? And now I can't get back to the food. Great. Oh, looks like a time. I have a feeling someone's going to probably punch that. One of these 2 dudes. Yeah. Go on. mud swamp, very relaxing, until these dudes come up. Whoop, died again. Come back in, it's all free. Did I choose her? Don't remember doing that, but hey. It looks like one bazooka doesn't kill him, and there his eyeballs shot out. That's pretty cool. Cool jump and kick. And she seems a bit faster than the other guy. See, I want to use this bomb, but I don't ever get back to that power up. Oh well. Yep. Oh, my Rolex is still there. Go get that bad boy. Looks like I'm on the second boss already. Get my watch. Boom. Got this. Oh, come on. Yes. Ooh, big sword. Damn. I'm enjoying this sword. Nice little slashing sound as well. Also a special move. Oh, there we go, that's pretty cool. Come on, you. There, let's try and play with all the characters. Ooh, bazooka again, pretty sweet. Yeah. Get rid of these dudes. Look at this guy, come on. He's smoking. Don't actually think these swords are that good. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so what's that? Boss number 2? Well, he's not moving his mouth, just left out. Oh no, there we go. God knows what he's saying. Now's the car, I think. Just walked into his leg there. Always a good way of playing. Oh, there we go. Sweet. This is very satisfying running all these dudes over. So he's like a kind of boss dude. Don't really remember what happened if you were two players. Did one of you control the gun or something, or was it just one of you controlled the car? I'm not entirely sure. Damn. I'm not sure if I'm getting this, dude. Gone a bit there. Nice. How is that boss 3 gone? Looks like it. Sadly didn't get to run him over. Probably going to be the next boss. Throw stone in your face. Shotgun. Yeah. This game really hasn't lost its charm. Another arcade game I used to like. I think it's quite a good conversion on the SNES as well. Was Sunset Riders. That was pretty sweet little 2D side-scrolling shoot 'em up. Hey, they're doing that classic thing that all beat-em-ups used to do. Later stages have the bosses as enemy characters. Streets of Rage did that. Double Dragon, like all of them basically. Let me know if there's any that don't actually do this. Actually, that'd be interesting to know about and give a little try. Captain Commando was a good one. What else did they have? Punisher, I think that was pretty cool. Aliens, I think that was another cool kind of beat 'em up shooter. I'm trying to think what else they had. I know there's some obscure ones I still have to try out, so I might do some videos on them. Waste of a grenade there. Yeah, just love arcade emulation. I think since I first started emulating MAME, I don't know, I want to say over 20 years ago. It's like ridiculous. But yeah, just so many good games and graphically stunning compared to like the 16-bit era of consoles. And then from that point on, we kind of just all went 3D. So 2D never really took off again until I'd say recently. We do have some really cool recent 2D games with really cool artwork. So I do really want to check out the modern beat-em-ups like the new Turtles, and there's a few others I know of out there that I just can't think of at the moment, but it would be cool to try out. It seems like beat-em-ups didn't work in 3D. Like we had Fighting Force, that's one I remember, and I don't actually remember many else. Did Die Hard have kind of beat-em-up stages? I'm not entirely sure. I remember Tekken bringing it back. It had a kind of bonus side-scrolling beat-em-up with the characters. I thought that was pretty cool. So what? So if I grab ammo without grabbing a gun, what happens? I remember this guy being super fast. He kind of had a shadow kick, kind of Johnny Cage style. Yeah, there we go. Look at him, bit of a Ken and Ray tactics there. Nice. Yeah, be interesting to figure out if this or Street Fighter came out first. I've got a feeling it was Street Fighter, but Mustafa's gone as well. Let's go for the big dude. This guy reminds me of, is it Haggard in Final Fight? Another great beat 'em up. Although his sprite here does not look as good to me looking at it close up, but I remember Haggard looking nicer. Let's see if he does like the spin. Oh, he does! Kind of copying characters' moves there even. You know, they say no art is original, so... obviously inspired by Final Fight, but you know, what wouldn't be? Come on, dude. Oh, his knives are annoying. Come on. Nice. So he beat the boss. Everyone on the stage dies. Cool. Let's see if his mouth starts moving. Oh, the things you don't notice until you revisit a game. I could pick up the baby dinosaur there. Is there something in the sky? Oh god, there is. Come on, let's try and run away, if that works. Oh, so they all try and wake up the T-Rex. Okay. Just use special. Oh, there we go. Kind of type of cheating. As long as you had the money, it was allowed. Oop. Eyes pop out again. Ooh, the rocks are deadly. Oh, Blanca. Oh, I remember that Blanca character. Damn. Okay, should we go back to the first guy now? And the boss is back, of course, with a different hair colour, different kind of costume colour. It's the way they changed the characters then. Back then some games were so bad it was just the same character model with different colours. Sometimes the colours represented that they were more difficult, yeah, sometimes it didn't matter. Anything to make the game look a bit different, I suppose. Let's throw that in there. Yeah. Good, right, food. Grab that. Oh, no, I want this one. Oh, if I grab that, no, it wouldn't give me more ammo. Wishful thinking. Pick this up and fill it up again. Damn. A grenade for this dude. There we go. Do it right. Nice. Yeah, well, this dude speaks. I'll have a little bit of whiskey, and tonight we're sponsored by Jameson. I do prefer a nice Scottish single malt. The smokier, the peatier, the better usually. But at the moment, I am in Ireland, so Irish whiskey is all I have. We'll have to wait until I'm back in the UK to try some new bottles. I always like to try something different on each purchase. If got any recommended smoky whiskies, please put them in the comments. That would be pretty cool. Something to play some more arcade games too. Maybe that's what I should call my channel, Retro Gaming and Whiskey. How's this little doctor that turned into like a kind of mutant in the next level or something? I feel like that's what I remember. And maybe that's the final boss. Nice. Oh, he's changing now. Okay, just turned into a dinosaur. Fair enough. Smack. Is that a running move? That's pretty cool. Damn. Golden Axe, another good beat 'em up. How did I forget Golden Axe? Remember the first one? I don't remember playing the second one, but I must have. And did they have a third one as well, or was that just to beat 'em up? So I remember they came out with a Golden Axe beat 'em up, but never played it. And if there's any arcade games you can recommend or you'd like me to play, please put them in the comments, because I'm always interested in new arcade games. Just the obscurer the better for me usually. I love a really strange, obscure game. There you go, move your mouth a bit. Come on. Now is this the final stage? Kind of thinking there's a kind of lab of some sort, but that could be any game. I think loads of games have labs in them, don't they? Yeah, a game I've never played that I always wanted to play, Comic Zone on the Mega Drive. Or Genesis if you're from the US. Oops, got kicked and the button died. Yeah, characters in these beat 'em up games either seem to sit down or just like stand around looking really shady. Two bosses at once. Well, you know, why not make it more imaginative, huh? Damn. It's got a little scorpion thing going there. It just doesn't pull you towards him. Nice. Punch him in. Does anyone know of any 2D beat 'em ups on the Pico 8? That would be really interesting to see. I might go do a little search for that. It's quite a limited virtual console. I can see what they've done on it already. You never know, there might be something like this. It's got a terrible flying kick, hasn't it? In the door? No. Want some pizza? Nice. It's weird what you find in barrels, isn't it? Crack open a barrel, find a slice of pizza. Or an apple. Well, apple sounds a bit more normal there, doesn't it? That looks like a big dinosaur. Oh, it is. Getting crushed by a foot now. Maybe he is. Damn. Ooh, gonna get stunned. Oh, yes. Oh, those dudes can jump. Let's go for the lady. Look at his head. It's like he's smiling. Imagine how long it would have taken them to draw all these with God knows what software back in the late 80s. early 90s, I guess it would have been. Multiple blankers. Blanker rip-offs. You can see they're rip-offs. Is that food there? Oops, a gun. Delicious. Okay, I've got a minute countdown. Okay, bit of a rip-off of Alien there, why not? I remember this dude, his chest used to come out. Oh well, let's beat you up, chest dude. The way he jumps about, he doesn't look like the scariest enemy, does he? Let's bazooka him a bit. Ah, miss. Ah. God, I feel like getting an arcade stick just doesn't feel right on the D-pad, pulling off these runs and stuff. I'm not sure why. I was looking at the arcade sticks today and I'm not really sure which one to get. 8-Bit Dough had one that looked good, but look good's not exactly... has to play good, and the joystick part really has to kind of match an arcade experience. So, you got any suggestions for arcade sticks for the PC? That'd be really cool. I'd probably like to buy something that I could maybe later use in a kind of arcade build. I'd love to have an arcade cabinet at home. Not like I have the space for it now, but if I did, yeah, I'd love that. Or maybe own a place with a garage that I could turn into like a games room, arcade cabinet, kind of main cabinet, or emulation cabinet, let's call it, and then a pinball table. Yeah, definitely have to have a pinball table of some sort. Dead again. Oop, ran out of money. No, was a probably £9 gun nowadays. That's all. Nice. I don't think this guy's the final boss. Got more of the same enemy. Okay. Some chewing gum. Big arm to the face. What's this? He's spewing blood all over the place. And then we got another countdown because an arcade machine that's trying to get to spend more money. Nice. The vault, of course. There's some kind of ruins, a lab. Do you always have these weird skinny tall characters in beat 'em up games? And these guys look like the Streets of Rage dudes. Well, they might have come before Streets of Rage, I'm not sure. Oh, bikes just remind me of a level on Robocop there, but the 8-bit Amstrad version, game I used to love. But I do know there's some good arcade versions of Robocop, so I might play one of them one day, because I would like to get through them. I doubt they've got face match levels and what was it, rescue the hostage levels, but you never know, they might have something similar. Actually, it'd be interesting to check to see if there's any kind of good arcade Batman games, because Batman on the Amstrad was a stunning little game as well. Two best games, Ocean Games, Batman and Robocop. Stunning little 8-bit games they were. I'm not sure if you didn't play them before and went to them today, would they be good? I'm not sure. You know, it might be the same thing as, you know, watching the original Top Gun today and thinking, what the hell are people going on about? But it'd be interesting to see. So if anyone hasn't played the Amstrad, Robocop, or Batman, the movie, you know, go check it out and let me know if it still holds up today. That would be interesting to hear. Too many knives. Well, I'm trying to, but he's not moving. Whoop. Oh, the classic lift. Where loads of enemies drop down from nowhere. Oh no, it stopped at the floor and they've come in, so at least that's a bit more realistic. They usually, oh there we had one drop out of nowhere, and another one. Another floor of enemies. And one of them dropped a croissant, like you do. Probably had it in his pocket, but still in perfect shape. Good pockets. Sweet. See what this does. Smash them all up in a corner. Nothing as satisfying as that. Oop, they were sitting on the floor again. Next library. Probably reckon they figured out all the books were written by ChatGPT. Multiple bosses again. Who should we go as? Let's go as this dude. Kind of something games try to do back then. They'd always include they always try and include a woman and a character, usually a black character. I'm trying to think, did they ever have like? I think they had games that had all women characters, but did they have games that just had characters from a certain background? I'm not sure. But this is as diverse as it got back in the 90s. Pick up that. They're all smoky. Yeah, so if I don't beat the other ones up, and then carry on smoking while I try and get these dudes. Let's grab Hannah again. Put it up. Is she the only one that says delicious? I don't remember the guy saying delicious. Yeah, do remember that, but don't remember these guys. There seem to be mutant shadow bosses. Brilliant. I had some games where you could really cheese this running mechanic. I think Golden Axe was one of them actually. Okay, we lose again. There we go. Do we see the doctor now, or is it another level? Oh, she winks and opens and closes her mouth. Okay, yeah, this seems familiar. I think some of these come out of... Oh, there you go. Come here, rip off Blanca. Rip off Blanca with the extra health. Thing is, it will take quite a good bit of memory to remember in these games what health is what, because they go purple, that go blue, all these different colours, and you just different games in different ways. And you just didn't know how much health a boss character had because they just keep switching colours for eternity. Maybe someone should create like a joke, beat 'em up where that's what happens. The boss never dies, just his health bar keeps changing colour and going down. Maybe that's the next game I'll work on. I'll call it Beat the Boss, with an unbeatable boss. On the forest. So if he's red, does it mean he'll turn into a good character or just run away? See, his health is purple now. At least we can see it will turn yellow. Maybe in this game I'll have like the bar look yellow and then they'll be like, oh yeah, it's the final, and then it'll turn red and then the red bar will start going down. That would be funny. Kind of has the vibe of that, is it the reptile level in Mortal Kombat 2 with the acid? That's what it feels like a bit. Ooh, flames everywhere. Do they get hit by them though? Yep. Maybe I can just wait here. You can break the fire things, okay. Just shackles and chains down here. For a pretty big torture dungeon, or used for something a bit more kinky. Feels like a waste of bullets when you're using on the little, like smaller characters. he still alive? No. We'll just throw this in someone's face or a barrel. Oh, thank you. Bit of money. Another Rolex. I think I'd like a Rolex. Probably never wear it, but yeah, be cool to have. What's the cheapest Rolex I have? That's probably all I'd afford right now. Actually, what's the most expensive Rolex I have? No, that's something I want to look up after this. Yeah. There we go, I'm getting a bit of cheese in there. Ooh, is it boss? I wonder. Well, I'm guessing he's going to change from this thing, isn't he? That's for definite. And look, he's got like a kind of purpley pink health bar that's turning to blue. We'll see what it is after blue. Green, okay. Do we get yellow after green? No, it goes to purple. Okay, yellow's in sight. Although I do think he's going to turn into something else, but let's see. Yeah, these were definitely more fun if you had a friend or you were lucky enough to be at one of those cabinets that had like 4 players at once, and you're lucky enough to have 4 friends. Oh, there we go, like I said, he's changing. Oh, what's that? Weird alien slash dinosaur. Awesome. 3 heads. Was it 4? 3. I like how he still seems to have his glasses on. Yeah, he does. Little round glasses. Ooh, and he shoots fireballs. Not sure what from, because you know, a lot of fighting in these games usually went on off screen. That's a big arm move that he does there, but... Oh, out of their mouths, okay. Nice bit of energy. Nice. Is this it then, or do we have another level? Right, no, all my buddies are here. Must be the end. And he explodes into guts and slime. Brilliant. Right, it's hanging around a bit too long there. Oh, they're not going to come out. Dang. Oh, they're making it look like they're dead, but I think they're going to come in a car. There you go, where endings were much more simpler. I remember some endings were just like a sentence. Congratulations, you finished the game. If you got like a fraction of this on an 8-bit console, you'd be like so happy with yourself. Talking about in the playground, did you see the ending? It was 3 frames of animation. There we go. The car should have been in this game. At least another car level would have been cool. But yeah, maybe they're trying to keep it under a certain, I don't know, size limit, you know. So many kilobytes and megabytes. Ooh, well, there you go. Thank you for playing. Awesome. Well, we finished the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, and let me know in the comments if there's any games you'd like me to play through next, or any recommendations, and I hope to see you again soon. Alan out.